Okay, so today I'm going to try and do another get ready with me look. I'm going to go ahead and turn my timer on because I think I figured out what is causing this weird recording and stopping. It has to do with my memory card and the battery life and what it's allowed to keep. So we're going to go ahead and try this new technique where I record in small frames. So today I'm going to try and do a Valentine's Day look. Using one of my little Tarte palettes. It's going to have a lot of roses and mauves and stuff like that. But if I feel inspired or I don't feel like there is enough options, I also have all of my MAC eyeshadows here. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is foundation. Because I'm going to be doing a couple back-to-back looks, I'm not going to try and prime this for longevity or anything like that because I am going to be traveling for a couple weeks coming up, and I'm going to try and pre-record some today. So, I am using my good old hands today. I have my brush right in front of me, but sometimes I just go back to using my hands, and since it's cold right now, I feel like my foundation applies just a little bit better when I'm using my hands, but that's just me. And then I'm going to go down my neck because I am using, like I said, I'm using the darker color right now. Because I didn't want to buy the lighter one with me traveling in the near future. And I'll be in the sun hiking and stuff like that, so my skin color is about to darken up a little bit. So getting the shade that matches right at the end of winter is silly for me since I live in Florida. So that looks about acceptable. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, I am going to start on my eyes today because I am not totally sure what I'm doing, but I know it's going to be something along these lines. I'm going to start with this color Blush Stilettos, and I'm going to use the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush, and it's E40. And I'm just going to apply this all over my crease in windshield wiper motions. I'm trying to do this look all with one palette because I know a lot of people probably got this for Christmas, and it'll be nice for a quick, easy Valentine's Day look all from one source. But for those that don't have this palette, I could probably find some similar dupes. I mean, it's not going to be that innovative of a look. I think I'm going to do Rose Such a Clatter. I just know I want to do like pinks and mauves. I still haven't really come up with what my look is going to be yet, but that's pretty much my life. I don't go in with a plan. I just kind of create as we go, and I have a phone call. Sorry about that. Goodness. All weekend I go, nobody calls. The day I decide to film, I'm getting all kinds of blown up. So, alright, so I've put Rose Such a Clatter in my crease, and I'm thinking for all over my lid, I want to do Glitzy Blitzen. I was trying to decide between rose golden rings and Glitzy Blitzen, but I kind of like the rosy undertones of this one a little bit more, because this one has a little bit more browns, this one has a little bit more roses. And since I'm trying to go with pinks and stuff for Valentine's Day, I think this will do just fine. Actually, this is a really pretty color. Then I'm going to take my Chanel, I applied my crease with the E25, and the eyeshadow is just the Ultra Professionals eyeshadow flat brush. And then for my waterline, I'm just going to kind of dab here and just kind of mix the two together. Just kind of blow the edge over here out just a little bit. And just kind of open that up and then do the same on the other side and mix. And I'm only going about halfway to 2/3 of the way in because I want to keep that area bright, because I'm going to put a nice pearlescent white called Joy to the Pearl, and I'm going to be using this is a Bath & Body Works from forever ago when they had their eyeshadows and stuff like that. I don't think they even have that anymore, so there's no number or anything about it. It's just this bamboo, very firm, tiny little, to put it in comparison to like a regular shader brush, it's just smaller, nothing special, but I just like it for my inner corner to put lighter colors in. I'm sorry, I don't have more information on this one brush. I've actually tried to buy brushes that are similar and they just don't interest me the same way. And I'm bringing white along here because I have been kind of tired recently with just constantly being on the go, because I want to film, but at the same time I want a life, and I haven't figured out the balancing act yet. So once I figured that part out, I don't want to do a winged eye because I'm trying to do something that's very subtle. My other look that I'm going to do probably tomorrow, or if I get to it tonight, actually I'll probably try and film both of them tonight, is going to have more of like the going out winged look. This is more of a daytime soft look that's not very dramatic. It would be really good for a young teenager that's just getting ready to go out on their first date, or it's I'm going out to the park for a picnic in the daytime. I'm not going to have a very bold makeup statement with a bright lip or anything like that. Done, but that's not till Friday. So, and then for the cheeks, I need to put mascara on, but I was gonna wait, but I'll just go ahead and do that. So for mascara, I'm using Jelly Pong Pong Fairy Lashes Curl. I got it in last month's Oopsie Box. Oh, bummer. So I'm gonna leave that until it dries, because if you try and get it off now, it causes all kinds of a mess. So this little dot here, I will get off at the end with a Q-tip. I'm just checking how much time I'm recording. and it won't smear. It'll just dry off and come in one clump instead. Okay, so I decided since I did a pink eye, I could use Impress from this palette, but I am actually going to go with a little bit of a different color. I'm thinking, I don't even know the name of this color. Fleur Power by MAC, so it looks like this. And Margin. I'm going to mix Fleur Power and Margin, so Margin, Fleur Power. I'm just going to mix those together and just put some color on my cheeks. I'm not doing anything contour or anything like that because, again, this is just going out in the daytime. If you want, I know a lot of people really like to have a highlight even when they're just going out subtly, so we can just put like some Shimmering Skin Perfector Becca Champagne Pop. I just grabbed the one that was right here on top in front of me for my next look, but a lot of people feel like their face is not complete without a little bit of highlight. And then just to put a little bit of color on the face, I am using my the Starlit palette or bronzer or whatever it's called by Bare Minerals. It's like my favorite. I talked about it, I think in my last Get Ready With Me. It's probably the only one I grab probably 9 times out of 10, I'm using this. So, and then for just a really quick lip, just going to use the NYX pencil in Pinky Rose. And then I'm going to use the Clinique Long Lasting Gloss, and it's in Air Kiss number 10. And I didn't fill in my pencil perfectly because I knew I was just gonna go over it with this gloss. And this is just a champagne frosty color. And this is me, just going out for a nice hike or a picnic in the park. Something very simple, nothing dramatic, not going out to dinner for a night out or anything like that. Just something very simple and easy, just an everyday makeup look, but it's got roses and pinks in it. If I wanted to top off right underneath my brow bone with some champagne pop, I can do that like this. And then to get rid of this now that it's dried, I just take my nail and scratch off the flakes. And instead of having to deal with something much more dramatic, I can just go in with my E25 with whatever was left on it and just blend out that area real quick, and it's done. Not dealing with a big mess, not having to start all over, not a big deal at all. So I hope you enjoyed this simple, easy, everyday, daytime makeup look, but also something that's great for Valentine's Day. Again, it would be suitable for anybody from very young to very mature. because it's just something that's simple. It's roses and pinks and champagnes. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and for more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. Until next time, bye guys! Mwah!